Right? This is it. It's time for grand finals. One matchup, one best of five, $10,000 on the line for our final matchup, Tony. On the loser's side, we have Vemzi, a young kid on the come up. He's looking nasty. He's made his way through losers bracket, the gauntlet. He got knocked into losers early on, and he's fought his way through to get here. But on the winner's side, we call him the Demon, Renegade. He's a world champ. He's representing Cloud9. He's holding this down. You know he wants that 10K. One best of five. If Vemzi takes it, we'll reset the bracket. But man, it's a series for the ages, Tony. Are you ready?
I am so ready for this. Vemzi, all the talent in the world, goes up against Renegade. Proven, tested. This is going to be crazy. Renegade did beat Vemzi early on in the bracket, but I'm telling you, this is not the same Vemzi that we saw. I feel like he's grown throughout the elimination bracket, and we might just see a different result.
Definitely feel like Vemzi has grown. I have to agree with you. So hopefully he can take that energy, bring it into the series, because when we saw him play Renegade, it didn't look good, Tony. It looked a little bit hopeless because Renegade all day has been so insanely nasty. He did it against Stellar as well, just shutting down any hope, any opportunity these players have. He's been locking it down today. If he keeps that up, this might be a 3-0. I'm not sure what to expect, but one thing I know is because of the way that our predictions went, I get to go first, right? Because you reversed it. You picked Vemzi. You did, right? That's what we said. You said because you wanted to vote Renegade, you
said
to pick
I
Vemzi.
wasn't allowed to pick Stellar because if he won, you got to pick Renegade. So you made me pick Vemzi.
Yes,
and now I get to pick Renegade.
No, and Vemzi won. Your prediction was correct. You picked Vemzi, and he won. And now I get to pick Renegade because loser picks.
That is not only I could have. You said I could have picked Stella because then then I wouldn't be able to pick Renegade. And so
exactly.
I switched. I had to switch to Vemzi. So now I get Renegade.
Because we thought Stellar would win, but Stellar didn't win. That's why you picked, right? We all expected.
But if that's
Stellar
the case, I wouldn't have picked Vemzi. I would have picked Stellar if I was allowed to pick Renegade.
All right.
I'm one lead in favor of Vemzi right now. I'm done with this. I'm done with you. This is rigged. Vemzi has sniper rifle in hands, holding down S4. So hold on. Maybe Vemzi can make something happen here.
I mean, are you going to believe in the guy or not? Right now, he has a kill. He's getting started here. He gets the shields off of Renegade. If he can hold on to Snipe and keep it away from him, then Vemzi could take it. So start believing, man. I want to see this man make plays.
Well, the player I'm actually picking is on the opposite side of things, but he's currently down by 1 kill. So Vemzi is currently looking good. 5 shots in his sniper rifle. Does hit the body shot. Can he finish it? He does. 2-0 lead in favor of Vemzi.
Vemzi going to hold it down 2-0. Spawning him up in Tram, something we haven't seen just yet. Renegade going to try to jump to glass. Denied immediately. And that's the kind of accuracy you want to see out of Vemzi, man, is getting hot off the rip.
Vemzi currently up 3-0 and it's 10 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Overshield should be coming up very soon here. 2 shots in the sniper rifle trying to hit the head on Renegade. And I said it before, this is not the same Vemzi that we saw early in the bracket as he plants that headshot, goes up by 4 kills. Vemzi's absolutely out of control and needs to be nerfed.
Vemzi looking absolutely disgusting to start. And this is exactly what he needs to do. Keep the snipe out of the hands of Renegade, but the OS as well. Renegade diving in to pick it up. Vemzi needs to get out immediately, and this is where fastest POV comes into play because Renegade he's up on top mid. He doesn't even see, or didn't see, where Vemzi went until he finally finds the man. Vemzi gonna try to get a stick, but all for naught here. Renegade taking advantage. Final bullet for the kill, and now he can start the spawn cycle onto Vemzi, who is spawning below.
Renegade finally able to put a kill on the board and still has a bit of overshield here. I think he knows exactly where Vemzi is, and Vemzi hightails it out of it. Doesn't want to take that gunfight. Great nade by Vemzi. No more overshield. Now it's 1v1. Vemzi has the height advantage. Renegade does get the first couple of shots in and finishes him with the 5. Only a 2-kill game in favor of Vemzi, but momentum now in favor of Renegade, and he's about to get himself a little bit of a rifle here.
This is where things get scary for Vemzi. Vemzi managed to pull off a beautiful opening, and he did that because he had this snipe. but he can't keep it out of the hands of Renegade this time. So Renegade, he has an opportunity to completely swing the game. We saw this against Stellar. Not only is he laser accurate, he is so difficult to kill. He will rotate, he will out-rotate you until you are just hopeless in your endeavor to chase him down. So Renegade will take his time, but Vemzi doing the same. You can see the complete opposite side of the map, Vemzi just sitting still.
And you'll notice on the overlay, there is an L next to Vemzi's name because he is coming out of the lower bracket. So he's going to have to win 2 best-of-5 series in order to become your grand champions and take that $10,000, while Renegade only has to win 1 best-of-5 series.
You think Vemzi would play this all the way? Actually, so he has to play it up until the OS at the very least. You know he has to start moving when the OS spawns. And that's the beauty of having... it is going to be up very soon. That's the beauty of having it these 1v1s is you can't hide all game because the OS will force you to make a play to push forward and get blamed, apparently. That's the risk that you run into. Renegade knows the moment you move out of cover, he will snap on, take your face, and now here comes the pressure.
Still currently down by 1 kill, and Vemzi does plant the sticky grenade. Vemzi currently one-shot, and Renegade doesn't care, hunts him down, and we are tied up at 4-piece. Renegade JW. 6 shots in the sniper rifle, influencing spawns.
Yeah, this is not good for Vemzi right now. 5 shots still. He's standing beside the barrel, something to be aware of, but he'll rotate out. Is Vemzi directly below him, though? Vemzi's got to be hiding somewhere. Renegade looking. Just trying to find the man who's playing it slow. He's got it down to a tie game, sitting on the opposite side LR here. Renegade also just not giving up positioning. It's so hard to kill a man who lives out in back tram here. But Vemzi right below. Vemzi, any moment that he... Oh, Renegade knows. He gets the hit marker, second nade in, and snaps on him. Spree out of Renegade, and Vemzi can no longer hide. Can't afford to hide the rest of the game. He's got to fight back.
And you definitely tell Renegade didn't have paddles right there because he didn't even bother switching weapons to the pistol. He utilized that sniper to finish off that one-shot kill and hit it with no problem whatsoever. Almost had a beautiful shot right there. Ends up putting the body on Vemzi. I think he's going to stay over towards top mid because he knows there's a power weapon coming up soon and then eventually a power-up.
It's true that all these players clawing, using paddles, they're YYing constantly. Renegade, I think, never YYs, right? Because I'm pretty sure he's got to lift that thumb off the right stick, hit the Y button, which is, you got to be quick to reach over. Instead, he just plays the fundamentals, and he plays them beautifully. He's been doing it all tournament. Snipe is up, though. He sits up on S4. Vemzi sitting below. He gets a couple opening shots. Vemzi, he can decide to press the challenge or go for the OS. That will be up shortly here. And it looks like he does want that OS. Renegade denial nades coming in. 1 shot left in snipe. Can he make a count here? Vemzi up and down he goes. He whiffs the snipe. Vemzi needs to take this kill or take the OS. He decides to pick up OS, and all that really does is just gives Renegade another chance for the snipe.
Both players prioritizing the overshield on that one as opposed to the sniper rifle. Renegade does get the bird off kill on Vemzi. That's going to mean he's not going to be allowed to use it at this point, and also gets a sniper rifle as well. So things looking very good for Renegade JW.
Everything coming up Billhouse for sure. If he can start to land these shots, it'll be even better. But Vemzi chasing him down. The speed out of this man to try to get the kill here. Renegade now 1 shot tagged up. Vemzi below. Trying to patiently poke and prod at this man, but Renegade having none of it. How does this man snap and hit that shot? Vemzi was mid-thrust, and he snapped on, denied him.
Professional player Renegade plays for C9 and is making them proud at the moment. Up by 2 kills, looking to make that $10,000. There's the body shot hunting him down. He's going to go down, as the young people will say. Vemzi is down tremendous at the moment.
You gotta ban this map against Renegade. Like, you gotta ban anything with a sniper, it seems, because anytime he's got the snipe in hand, you know he's just gonna hit these shots. He's gonna clutch up. He is down to 1 shot, though. Vemzi with a huge opportunity here. Sitting on the outside of the ring, goes back up to top mid. Vemzi cleans him up, and he's got a couple shots to work with. This is what we need to see. Can he force a spawn? Can he wake up here? YY's coming out. He's hitting him, Tony. He's just gotta start hitting shots. Oh,
it's funny you mentioned that, because Vemzi, in the maps and bans section, he actually said that Plaza is the only map that takes skill. That's exactly what he said, and Renegade currently winning.
Plaza definitely takes skill for sure. I mean, when you look at the amount of movement that you need to fully navigate this map proficiently, plus the weapons and resources on it that you have to fight over that draw you into the center. Speaking of which, the OS is about to draw these players forward. It's about to pop once again. Vemzi got a bead on it. Renegade, how will he play this? He's going to have to play it safely, try to force Vemzi to miss. And so far, so good. The second one whiffs as well. Renegade can now push up to pick it up, and Vemzi, he's got to get a denial nade. He's got to get something in here, but Renegade won't let him have it.
My gosh, Renegade doing a great job at avoiding Vemzi, who was baiting that overshield, gets the kill, has the overshield, a 3-kill lead, a little over 3 minutes on the clock. That means Vemzi will have to get a kill per minute, and that's going to be really hard to do against a double-shielded Renegade, who's putting some good shots in. There's the kill. 4-kill lead for Renegade, who's about to get another sniper rifle.
Renegade will pick up Snipe. He's got the OS. But once again, it's just rinse and repeat. Body shot in. Vemzi gonna try to fly, and he tags him up one time. But Vemzi now 1 bullet will get out for now. Renegade rotates to change the angle, keep things unpredictable. I believe Vemzi dropped out to driveway in the meantime. Vemzi gonna continue to sneak. It's all he really can do. I mean, when you're up against this man, he's demon mode. It's brutal, Tony. He literally hits everything. You have to be so careful to get behind him to get the kill. I can't believe he did it, but the creep walk comes out, and Renegade man couldn't hear him.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Alex. I have no idea where Vemzi came from, but somehow gets the back smack right there. I think Vemzi's gonna turn the rad cam on. He might end up just playing the time a little bit under 2 minutes. 3 kills needed for Vemzi. I think he needs to start milking this clock.
That was massive out of Vemzi to be able to sneak behind Renegade. Well, he had nearly a full snipe. Vemzi in the fight. You're right. The clock is the issue, though. Less than 2 minutes. Vemzi needs to pop off, and Renegade could play that game right back. Renegade could slow it down and take his time if he wants to. He's rotating out to Trey, and Vemzi, he's got to sniff him out, and he's got to do it quick.
And we saw Renegade when things got close against Stellar on that Coliseum map. I think it was a 3-kill lead. Renegade definitely pulled out the rat strats and said, hey, I'm going to milk it. $10,000 on the line. I promise you he'll do it again, which he's doing it right now. 1 minute and 10 seconds on the clock. I don't know if it's even possible for Vemzi to pull off 3 kills, even with the overshield, but I guess we're going to find out here, Alex.
He needs to hold forward. He cannot afford to do anything else. Renegade is holding combo. And can he hit him here? He can't even get him through. Oh, it's a shame, Tony, but a minute isn't enough. At this point, I'd say Renegade likely has it. Nate's coming in. Renegade just milking. Look at this cheeky bugger, man. He's just sitting there. There's no need to move. Vemzi is forced to reposition and forced to take an L on game 1. Oh, that was beautiful. But, I mean, 30 seconds, Tony. Can you beat the clock? Unlikely. I'd love to see it, though.
On an 8-second respawn, Vemzi is he actually did influence the spawns over towards blue side, but actually it's going to be in hotel. Vemzi,
oh, no.
He looked over the hotel, then turns around. Less than 20 seconds. I don't know.
He got him. No way. It's technically possible.
Hang on.
You have to force the spawn and snap onto this man. Less than 10 seconds. 7, 6. Literally, we're down to the final second in the game, and Renegade. Can he hit it? Can he? Oh, that would have been so beautiful. But he doesn't do it in time. In a 1-kill lead, Renegade will come away with game 1. Tony, just about lost my cool on that. But man, it's close, which is good to see.
Man, would it have been crazy if Vemzi somehow would have hit that headshot with 1 second remaining, forcing overtime. I don't know what would have happened right there. Great plays by Vemzi, but even better by Renegade. Renegade knows what he's doing. He's played a ton of ones, and he has the firepower to compete with anybody in this league. He's going to go up 1-0 in this series.
He's up 1-0, 2 more games, and he takes it. But this is the closest game I've ever seen with Renegade before, right? Renegade typically has, I want to say like 5 kills ahead of the player that he beats in these 1v1s. This was just a 1-kill game that could have gone to overtime if Vemzi hit the most insane shot of his life. But it gives me belief that there's a chance here that we could maybe see a bit of a series if Vemzi can fight back. We'll see what he does as far as counterpicking goes, because like you said, Vemzi said the most high skill map in ones is Plaza. So why not just run it back? he could just run it back if he wants.
It is not against the rules for Vemzi to re-pick a map that he's actually lost. So it's possible. I guess we're gonna see what he picks. But I know he's comfortable with the sniper rifle. Maybe might go Coliseum or it is game 2 is gonna be on Coliseum.
Collie it is. Snipe still in play. Just a change of scenery, and we'll see how Vemzi plays it here. Does miss the opening strat, but he is first one up to the plate here. Actually, both players going to clamber top mid. Vemzi going to get the opening shots. Renegade going to try to get a re-challenge, but the nade denies him, and Vemzi going to start out with the snipe. We saw it in game 1. Let's see what he can do in game 2.
1-0 lead in favor of Vemzi. Has a full sniper rifle, electing not to burn any of the ammo this time. Lining up the no-scope, but doesn't fire. Beautiful nade by Renegade, forcing Vemzi one shot, and is going to force him to make some better decisions, backing down, catch a different angle. Renegade jumping right up to window.
Renegade poking and prodding. Keep Vemzi back, make him whiff shots here. Vemzi full snipe in hand still, though. He has yet to burn a bullet. How will he play it? He's going to rotate out for now. Tries to hit one as he slides out of there. Doesn't connect. Re-peeks, challenge in. Third time, not working. One more shot. Needs to land it. Needs to hit something. Can't get any of what he's looking for. He finally melees, but it's just too little, too late. Renegade takes advantage. Snipe in hand. 5 shots. Vemzi, he was so close, but no cigar there, Tony.
And mind you guys at home, once again, this is the grand finals. Renegade coming out of the winner's bracket only needs to win one best-of-5 series to win $10,000. We're talking no split. This is 1v1. He doesn't have to split it between the entire team. It's all him as he takes out Vemzi and goes up 2-1 in this game.
Big old paycheck for one player, that's for sure. Second place is $2,500 US, so it's a big drop from first to second. If you want that money, you want to come out on top here. And right now, Renegade on top of the map, right above Vemzi, trying to get the shots. Vemzi flies? That's very dangerous what he just did there. Renegade somehow whiffing the shot, though, not punishing him. Vemzi going to try to rotate out, get through maze here, avoiding nades in the process, but one shot in the chamber of Renegade's snipe. Can he play it patient? Can he line this up? Just going to stay back on pyramid, wait for the challenge.
If you had one shot, one opportunity to seize it, Renegade with the sniper rifle in hands, 2-1 lead in this final matchup here. This is going to decide the big winner of this tournament. I'm literally shaking right now.
Don't shake yet, Tony. We still got some time left. It's an endurance battle for us and for them, right? We're at what, 6 hours of nonstop casting today. We've had, I think, little to no breaks here, which is I'm not complaining. I'm loving every second. This has been a hell of a tournament. A lot of pleasant surprises in this 1v1, and we're about to get a couple more. We're not done yet. Renegade about to meet Vemzi right up on. Oh, how does he flick and catch this man on the ramp? The moment that Vemzi's in his sights, he reacts with incredible precision, and he's earned himself a second sniper and a whole new set of ammo.
The man is very clearly activated demon mode at the moment. That's when he goes absolutely insane. Shots are coming in though from Vemzi. Throws the early nade, and the nade's going to finish him off. Vemzi gets a sniper rifle, gets to show what he gets to do.
That was a beautiful answer back out of Vemzi. Nice little nade shot. Cleans up Renegade before he has a chance to use any bullets in the snipe. We've seen Vemzi in this position before, and unfortunately, he did not ice up. He did not get any kills. He has one more shot here, and he's got to start making it count. He knows Renegade was on Rock's side. He's holding the angle. Renegade now rotating out could be in a totally different position at this point. Vemzi just going to play it slow. Take his time. Just a 1-kill deficit. There he is. Opposite side map. Vemzi, Renegade doesn't know. He hits it. Nice clean shot out of Vemzi. And that's the smooth connection you need to see for him to come back.
And beautiful shot by Vemzi. Tied up at 3 apiece, Alex. This is it.
It's about to not be a tie in just a sec here. Vemzi hits once more. Renegade right up above him. Doesn't matter. Vemzi, you got to love the rotation to get down to bottom map right under him. He's starting to cook here, Tony. He's got 4 shots. He could really pull away.
And the shots are coming in from Renegade. Vemzi taking heavy damage. Gonna let's actually push over towards Blue Elbow. Now he knows where Renegade is over on top catwalk. Can he utilize this sniper rifle to take him out from long range?
Both players have the info. Renegade getting pretty aggressive with these challenges. He's flying out. He wants a piece. Vemzi gonna rotate out back to window. Renegade behind him. Misses the shot. Renegade on the prowl looking for the challenge here. Vemzi, only 2 shots left to really make something count here. And Renegade, quick change on angle. Gonna go back up to DMR. Try to get to him from the opposite side of catwalk here. Sure. Oh, he hits the first shot, but Vemzi claps back. Now down 1 shot. He's got to back out. Does Vemzi have any snipe ammo? I think he's completely out. He's got to trust the DMR, and this was something we saw him make massive plays with against Stellar, but right now he just has to live.
Vemzi hits him with the clap back. Renegade trying to make Vemzi clap right now. Dropping down on him. Gets the early shots in. And there it is. The headshot comes in. Vemzi goes down. And once again, we are tied up. Very close game number 2.
This whole series been nail-bitingly close. You got to imagine there's the fact that both players are incredibly talented, but it's the pressure as well, right? You got over 1,000 viewers tuning in to watch. You got 10 grand on the line for one series. A slight mistake, and your chances of that money just dwindle. And this snipe is really what sets the momentum string. So the fight for it continues. Vemzi tries to sneak out through bottom mid. Renegade with the angle change. Tags him up twice. Nade in. Vemzi trying to live, and he gets out. Renegade holds down top map. Snipe up behind him. All he has to do is back out and pick it up, and now he's got the advantage once again.
5 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. Renegade does end up getting a sniper. We've talked about it. Has one of the best sniper shots in the game. Vemzi throwing an excellent nade over towards bottom, but nobody home. Renegade climbing all the way up to top catwalk. Full sniper rifle. What are you going to do?
Hopefully hit shots. But Vemzi is going to make it so difficult. He's taking his time, trying to approach from unorthodox angles as Renegade just stays up on DMR. Vemzi has not moved. Neither of them are. The respect here, I mean, understandable with the money on the line, the fact that it's tied. Renegade can try to rotate, pick a new angle here. He's actually not sure where Vemzi is. It's been so long since he's seen him. He's now checking his corners. Vemzi's still in the same spot. Going to go back down to bottom mid. Once again, just trying to sneak up. Vemzi must have caught a whiff. He's on to this, man. Renegade's up on top rockets here. If he hears him or something, Vemzi just trying to keep up.
And Vemzi gonna make his way over towards top rockets, and I don't think Renegade knows he's there. Oh, there we go. The first shot comes in. That's gonna go in favor of Vemzi. Renegade still has that sniper rifle and barely misses it. Vemzi dropping down. Doesn't like that angle. Gonna elect to get a new one.
Vemzi taking his sweet old time. There is a 1 minute delay on this stream, so sniping isn't going to help you very much. You check somewhere, that player will not be there anymore. Not likely. Vemzi will try to rotate out through DMR here, but man, we have not seen any action in about 2 minutes, Tony. A pin could drop and you would hear it. Unbelievable. The patience you need to have here. Renegade, the moment he catches an angle, he might do it here on the elbow. Renegade, he sees him. And Vemzi with a quick thrust to get out of the line of fire. We got to see Renegade's POV. This will go down to whether or not he snaps and hits it. Because Vemzi, I mean, all he can do is just tag him up. Oh! The headshot is what's incoming, and Renegade finally catches him.
And after all that, 1 kill finally coming on the board, and Renegade gonna be allotted that one 5-4 lead in favor of the C9 player, and Vemzi flying out from top rockets. The blue window really up in the tempo, but it was not enough. Renegade putting him in the dirt.
What a snap. He hits him again, gets another kill, and this is it, the momentum, right? He broke the seal. But what a snap. Tony, I freaked out when I saw that. He just clapped cheeks with that hit. I mean, I don't know. I'm dumbfounded by that shot. Look at this. He's gonna launch the snipe to himself with the plasma. A little combat evolved action here, but he's been knocked down from high ground. Vemzi might get this snipe instead. He might have combat evolved that snipe right into Vemzi's hands. Vemzi instead right up on top, looking to mount the challenge, and from the bottom of the map, Renegade looks up at the sky and deletes him.
Once again, removing him off the map here. Renegade trying to stay alive over the top catwalk. I think he influenced the spawns over towards bottom blue. He was well aware of it. Now over in another individual battle. Vemzi needs to win this one, and he needed that one. 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Vemzi really needed to win that battle.
Where is the snipe? That's the mystery, though, right? He launched it to what looked like himself on top cat, but it landed somewhere, and I think both players are just unaware of where exactly it went or if it fell off the map. Either way, it might just despawn at this rate, not be in play. Renegade elected to not move off spawn as well. He's holding his angle down on the bottom of the sneaky here. 3 shots in out of Vemzi, though. He will press this challenge. Sprint button activated. This man's going in. Where is Renegade? He's down below. Oh, almost falling off on top of him. Gonna come with the repeat. High ground on the side of Vemzi once again. He's got the advantage. Needs to keep pressing it on the Renegade, who's being so difficult to kill.
And this is what Renegade, all he needs to do. He just needs to milk as long as possible. Turn the rat cam on. Renegade is gonna milk his life as much as possible. 1 minute and 29 seconds on the clock. Vemzi, you say you're the fastest POV. Show me what you got.
The issue here is no amount of speed will allow him to press a situation where he doesn't have an advantage, right? Like, he can only get quick if he's got the shots up. And if it makes sense to do so. With this distance between them in 1 minute, I mean, Tony, this is game over at this rate. Now that I've seen the timer, he's got 1 minute to get 3 kills. There's no snipe in play. That snipe has disappeared. We've lost track of it. At this point, Renegade's looking at another kill on the board. If he hits this, nades up on top cat. Vemzi getting denied left and right. He doesn't have time, Tony. He can't do this.
Renegade has once again ascended to his dairy form. Renamilk is here, and he's gonna milk this time, and it might just be mathematically impossible for Vemzi to win. Renegade is gonna go up 2-0 in this series.
What? Did he even throw that nade? I didn't even see the nade come out of his hands. Or did Vemzi... I don't know. It doesn't even matter, right? Because nothing Vemzi does is going to save him from this situation. So like you said, 2-0 for Renegade. It's a best of 5. 1 more game and 10 grand in Renegade's pocket. I mean, kudos to Vemzi for getting this far, for getting into second spot at the very least. Can he just completely turn around and show us the 3-0 sweep of a lifetime, Tony? That's the question.
I mean, it's not impossible. It's definitely not impossible, Alex. I mean, Vemzi's been playing good. I mean, a Renegade just happened to be a tick better, but Vemzi's not playing bad at all. Respect to that young Gabriel, I believe his name is. Respect.
Yeah, he's playing amazing, for sure. The fact that these games are as close as they are is just testament to that. Where is he going to go next? I kind of want to see Plaza again, to be honest. It could be Kali, it could be Plaza, but with Kali, it's just the snipe. We see a lot of out-rotating, a lot of patience, right? We spent a lot of that game. I think there was a 3-minute stretch of a snipe in Renegade's hands and Vemzi just kind of rotating, trying to avoid it. If we get Plaza, we get a little bit more back and forth. If we get Crossfire, we get straight-up gunfights. So very curious to see where it goes. In the meantime, while they decide, we got a couple replays from our previous match and a couple hot moments here. Vemzi catching Renegade and catching him with a blainer here.
That he was, and we saw another snipe from Vemzi right there, and just plays being made on both sides. That was a beautiful body shot, takes him down. oh, sorry. Looks like we're done with the replays now. Looks like both of these players have decided what map is going to be going next. I'm excited to see. I know you said you want to see Vemzi pick, and it's still replay. You said you want to see Vemzi pick Plaza again.
I would like to see Plaza, see more snipe. The snipe keeps things exciting. If we want a quick, straight to the point game, Crossfire, but I don't know if in a situation like this, down 2-0, if you want to pick Crossfire, it could be over quick. And if things aren't going your way, you can't slow the game down. So that I would not recommend. I'd say Plaza is a likely option. Regret as well. He could pick. If he wants to avoid the snipe and just get rid of it and go for the OS, Regret I think would be the next best option. So he's got a couple options here. Anything he wants at this point on the loser side for Vemzi. Just needs to be confident in the selection.
To be honest with you, I think he has to go Truth. Renegade has shown he's amazing on Crossfire. Regret, I mean, arguably, whenever Regret and Bound are playing 2v2s, they're going off on Regret. I don't think I've even seen Renegade lose on Regret. I think Vemzi's only chance right now is Truth. He already lost on Plaza. I don't know how that would be a good strategy. I'm sorry.
So Truth would have no power-ups. It would have combo top mid. Magnum fights the whole way through. Whoever controls top, it's a really straightforward map, right? You control top mid, you control the game. But we'll see what he did. It's Plaza, Tony. You know what? I'm happy. I'm happy it's Plaza. I'd say this is the most exciting map we can land on. We got the snipe. We got the OS to pull him to the center. So let's see this man make plays. The last chance for Vemzi. He's got to do it here.
And we're on board with him, who does get the burn on Renegade. Renegade almost getting away with that overshield, but before it clicks in, Vemzi got the kill, and now he has the sniper rifle.
3 times in a row, we've seen Vemzi win the opening and get the snipe. But 3 times in a row, he's lost the advantage after picking it up because Renegade has been so difficult. He's about to lose it again. He's shooting all the ammo out. He does. Oh, damn, Vemzi, the moves, though. That's what you like to see. Clamber up to garbage truck, drop back, and then clamber again. Hits 2 no-scopes back-to-back. And now he's going to spawn him up in lift with the final 2 shots. Vemzi, this is what we need.
Let me tell you, I didn't know Vemzi had that in his repertoire, but almost hitting another one. Has one more shot. Can he plant it? Misses the body shot. Renegade throws a crazy grenade, making Vemzi 1 shot and rip the dream. Vemzi goes down, but still has the lead, 2-1.
Rip the dream just a little bit. No snipe in play, so thankfully he doesn't have to worry about that oppressing him off of spawn. Instead, he can chow out immediately. Nades into top mid. It does whiff. Renegade gonna hold it down from center. Top mid, a massive power position in Plaza. Speaking of those dropbacks we saw earlier, they are so effective on top mid if Renegade elects to use them. But so far, the strafe is what he wants, but Vemzi takes full advantage. He is not down yet, Tony. He is still in this.
I think Vemzi's well aware that it's do or die situation for him. He loses this matchup, that's it. Renegade's crowd, you're champion. And Vemzi knows he needs to ice up right here, right now. He needs to reverse sweep and then win again.
We talked about those dropbacks, the reclambers. They call it the Cali clamber. And Vemzi taking full advantage of that on top mid, though he does rotate over to dip. Renegade right up on top on the light posts. Back up to S4. He's playing it like a monkey, keeping the high ground. Vemzi, he's starting to lose opportunities here because Renegade preying on him from above, holding the advantage, and now the OS is about to pop. And Vemzi's about to spawn. So Renegade gonna force the spawn and dive to OS. I love it.
Overshield going in the hands of Renegade and pops it in, and this time it was not burned. Comes in, melee on Vemzi. We're tied up at 3 apiece. Renegade is on a bit of a roll here.
Yeah, he is definitely on a roll. The snipe is gonna pop in 30 seconds. Vemzi, he's right on top, but he can't afford to not be difficult here. I like the movement. Thrust back in, hits the melee, but this is not gonna matter. Oh, Renegade whiffs! Renegade! Melee slightly too early. And Vemzi with a massive reversal kill. Now, Vemzi, interesting idea to spawn Renegade near snipe, though. He's gonna still spawn him up. Try to get the kill first, but Vemzi, he got a second lease on life there, and Renegade whiffed.
Let me tell you, I've seen some sword lunges in Halo 5. I don't know how Renegade missed that one, but Vemzi forcing the spawns, gets the 5, now has the sniper rifle. Vemzi really feeling himself, has a 2-kill lead and a ton of momentum.
Yeah, 1 whiffed lunge, and Vemzi could start to run away with this game. 6 shots. Renegade up on top yellow. That nade probably indicated where he's coming from, but Vemzi, yep, he's trying to listen for it. Looking over the yard. Oh, the quick snap out of this guy. You can see how fast he's moving that stick to hit the shots, but nothing's hitting. He's slightly whiffing it all. Renegade looking for the re-challenge. Directly above, and blains this man from down low. What a shot.
Who is this man? Who is this man? 6-3 in favor of Vemzi. He has awoken right at the nick of time. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it, Alex.
Give me some McDonald's action up in here. I'm loving it too. 1 shot in the chamber. He can still do this. 3-kill advantage. And Vemzi giving us just a bit of a show here. I'm starting to lose my voice, and for good reason, Tony. I gotta say, 1 shot in the chamber. Yeah, he's gonna rotate out, play it safe. OS about to spawn. Oh, he hits it. He clips onto the man, and now he's sitting on the OS. He can keep the momentum up in his favor.
Bada ba ba ba. Vemzi has an overshield. So spawning Renegade over towards blue. He's gonna have to rotate through flowers. Renegade throwing an excellent grenade, but still doesn't have overshield. Vemzi does.
Wow.
8-3. Things are getting out of hand. This is not like we've seen game number 1.
Renegade has never been in this position before all tournament long. Renegade has been dominating everyone. Never has he been on the back foot in this way, and Vemzi is putting the hurt on. He is waking up. Another fight up on top mid. Renegade one shot, both players one shot, but he snaps and he gets the kill once again. 9-3, 7 minutes on the clock. We will see another snipe, but Renegade, of all people, is running out of chances in game 3.
That he is, and right now Vemzi looking great, but finally Renegade able to stop the streak, takes out Vemzi, only down by 5 kills, so there's enough time, and obviously he has the skill to come back. Now we're gonna find out if he's able to execute.
Oh, apparently he still can, Tony. He is still in this in a big way. That was the fastest 5 out of Vemzi onto Renegade, who got deleted before he could even shoot back. And he, what?
Wait, what?
He just killed him with 2 nades off of spawn. The instant Renegade spawned in Tram, he killed him with... I need to see the replay in theater off of that. That's insane, Tony.
I think Vemzi's starting to realize that him playing, so patient, him playing slow is not what he's here to do. He says, hey, game number 3, it's either do or die. Let's play his game type. He's really speeding things up, and Vemzi taking things another level. Look at the scoreboard, a 6-kill lead. Renegade does hit the body shot, finishing off with the headshot with that Magnum. 5-kill lead. Renegade has control.
A little worrisome, Tony. This could change very quickly. Renegade with a snipe. He's about to pick up that OS as well. Vemzi does have the stickies in the back pocket. Worst case, he can try to get some sort of a stick to delete some of it. Oh, whoa, what a nade out of Vemzi once again. But still, he has to stick. He needs to at least connect, and Renegade knows the stick is in that back pocket of Vemzi, so he's playing it very carefully, respecting him. Vemzi, he's got to rotate out now. Going out the bottom mid here. Oh, but Blade in the back of the head! Renegade. The demon is on the hunt, Tony.
Vemzi was about to hit a cheeky jump from bottom U-turn over towards top mid, and Renegade denying Shyway of that jump. He would have liked that. Only down by 4 kills, 25% of his overshield, sniper rifle in hands. Renegade has all the resources he need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, Renegade could bring this back. He's got enough time to do it. Vemzi is hiding in the garbage, or behind the garbage truck right now. And honestly, if I'm Vemzi, I am slowing this game down to a crawl and keeping that advantage as long as you possibly can. The only good advantage we've seen out of Vemzi all series. And he's just sitting behind the truck. Renegade? Can he hear Renegade up on S4? And does he dare to challenge him if he hears him, Tony? What do you think?
I mean, I think Vemzi has to challenge, but at this point, milking is the best option. When Renegade spots him, go back at him, try to get that kill, and really put things out of hand. But he can milk another minute or so, and every minute that goes down really pays for him. Vemzi's it's almost like he's hiding in plain sight. I've never seen somebody hide behind blue truck before.
Sometimes the best hide spots are the more obvious ones, like when if you don't go up into the loop, corridors and areas that people would typically hide, you just pick something that's, kind of, in plain sight, like you said. But he can only hide so long. The OS is going to come up, and once that comes up, I guarantee you, Renegade's just going to full circle the map, look for them. So look at this creep walking out bottom. Uh-oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. That sucks, I gotta say. Renegade going to get another OS. And he could turn this around right quick.
We just saw him emerge out of nowhere. Renegade just got the easiest kill ever. Now the overshield in the hands of Renegade. 3 minutes, 24 seconds on the clock. 3-kill lead in favor of Vemzi. Renegade trying to end this right here, right now. He doesn't want to give Vemzi any life.
Renegade running out of snipe ammo as well. Vemzi's above his head. He goes back up and down. Vemzi with the moves to get out of that situation, but Renegade on the chase. Look at this. He's going to kill him. Guaranteed. Spree at a Renegade. And the unfortunate reality is, even though he's running at a snipe, there's a fresh one right in front of him. That is 6 extra shots plus the 4. Tony, he's got 10 shots. Uh-oh.
Renegade nade checking everywhere. Vemzi taking that same exact pattern that he did before over towards bottom LR. This time he did not get sniped. He's right below Renegade, and Renegade has no clue. There it is. Hits the body shot. Vemzi trying to be elusive. Renegade finally gonna pull him down. That's it.
The tragedy that is a situation like this, there's literally nothing you can do in Vemzi's position except, like, just try to be sneaky, try to make Renegade burn shots, but that's a risky game to play, to make Renegade burn snipe. Like, Renegade doesn't miss. If you try to peek out and jiggle peek, like, he can take full advantage. He's a robot with this stuff. He knows he's there. Swing and miss, doesn't hit the first one. Does hit the second, down to 1 bullet, cleans him up.
Wow.
It's tied. And it's about to not be. The OS is popping soon. He's still got 7 snipe shots. He's blocking spawns. Vemzi up in cafe, whip and crack, and that's it. Tony, he's gonna get this OS. I think he's gonna get the game now, and he's ripping it away from Vemzi.
Yeah, Vemzi had some crazy swings and went on an amazing streak, but Renegade has neutralized that. Great nade by Vemzi, and he does come out with a win. Vemzi has woken up when it matters most. I think that overshield just popped up. There it is. Vemzi's about to grab it. 1 minute and 23 seconds, and Vemzi has double shields.
The last possible chance for Vemzi to bounce back and get that OS, and he does get the trade he needed. He is now diving into Renegade, gets yet another kill, 13-12. Renegade dropped a relatively full snipe when he died, and Vemzi is not thinking about it, though. Vemzi, you know, Renegade must be aware of that snipe. Instead, he wants spawns, and honestly, you know what? If he can keep this up, look at the timer as well. 1 minute. If he can keep up the pressure, if he gets this kill, he can get this game. Vemzi, don't get backsmacked. Renegade directly above. Melee trade comes in. Tony, I think we got a series on our hands here. I think Vemzi just brought this back.
All I know, if Renegade would have hit the ninja to tie things up, man, we would have been talking about that for years to come. 36 seconds left in the game. 2-kill lead for Vemzi. He's just going to milk this time as long as possible. Hiding right behind the BR. He knows that he has this.
Renegade pre-nades in, gonna try to bank it off the wall, but actually, nothing he can do. It's, I'd say, mathematically impossible. He cannot do this. So, Vemzi, congrats. You have made a series out of this. The first game that Renegade has lost in the entire tournament, and Vemzi, the demon bleeds. The demon bleeds, Tony. He could do this. He could actually turn this around, and it all starts with that one win.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, Vemzi is on the board and the comeback is possible. Will we see the reverse sweep for the first best of 5 series for Vemzi, or will Renegade close things out on the next map? Now, Renegade did lose. He can pick any map that he wants except for Regret. Regret is off the table. Vemzi and Renegade have both won 1 Regret. They cannot pick it again.
Not this series, though. They didn't win Regret this series. There was Kali and Plaza. So that you're saying...
I'm sorry, I'm saying over? Regret, and I mean Plaza. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Neither of them can pick Plaza at this point because both of them have won 1.
Oh, that is actually an interesting dilemma. So where will Renegade counterpick? To be honest, Regret might be the play, or Renegade could pick Crossfire and just trust in his Magnum and force Vemzi into a situation where he can't hide out, right? And I mean, we had some beautiful plays back and forth in this one. Gotta love the replays on this. The level of skill out of these players with the snipe. When they get it, they don't miss. Renegade, he bounced back in the biggest of ways. He tried to get the back smack at the end here. But where did he take him? Like I said, Tony, he can take him to Crossfire. You can't hide on Crossfire. You can't run. You can't hide. Renegade, if he's shooting better, it's game over. And you knew he was going to take him here.
The moment you said that in my head, I was like, well, I like that pick because Renegade on Crossfire is absolutely deadly. But Vemzi, he ain't no slacker. I promise you. He's going to make it hard on him as Vemzi gets up close and personal. Those both of his grenades, they're great, but they did not connect.
Vemzi trying to shoot the nades, but they're rolling off the podium, and he spent too long trying to shoot the nades and missing. And Renegade got to re-peek and take advantage. Of course, Renegade aware of tactics like that. If he sees that pre-fire coming in, he will re-challenge. And it's a situation like that that's put Vemzi on spawn and about to be a 2-0 here as Renegade re-challenges, cleans it up. Uh-oh, Tony, this is where the momentum, the snowball begins.
Good defense by Vemzi, but even better offense coming out of Renegade to put that second kill on the board, make that 3. He's on a roll, and let me tell you, call him butter, because Renegade absolutely on a roll, and he's going to be hard to stop.
Renegade, just the absolute confidence. He knew taking him to Crossfire was the play. But Vemzi, he's not down yet. Thankfully, the nades do the trick for him. He's up on top mid, going to force a spawn. Vemzi, can he play it effectively? Uh-oh, Renegade spawn looking at his back. Instead, Vemzi actually turns around, burning the man down to one shot immediately. Pre-nades in. Renegade trying to live up on BR. He'll jump out, thrust back in to get the shields back entirely. And I love that bank nade. That was so beautifully played, Tony.
Yeah, Renegade's been doing, Vemzi's been doing that. He turns one way and tries to force the spawn the other by looking towards blue and force the red. Great play by Vemzi, but even better by Renegade. He does get the kill, and another one comes in. 5-1 lead in favor of JW, and I thought we had to see some body disrespect. We haven't seen it all series. This is surprising. I like it.
That's actually a good point. We have not seen any teabagging, any body shooting. When there's 10 grand on the line, I think you can't afford that type of stuff, to be honest. Vemzi does manage to come back here. Does manage to get Renegade right in his sights in the spawn that he wants. But this is still not easy. It's still not easy, right? Even if you get the spawn you're looking for, Renegade off of spawn will snap onto your face.
That he will. 9 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, but we know that time is never a factor on Crossfire. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Vemzi trying to stay alive, but gets 5, and that's going to be a reversal for the young man out of Cali.
Renegade doesn't want to just beat you. He wants to demolish you. And so far, so good. 5-kill advantage. Vemzi, he's got to answer. And Renegade just putting him down time after time. He'll dive up right in front of him. Melee, swing and a miss. Vemzi, he can answer. 4-kill deficit. He's back on the podium. He's got to make a play.
Vemzi trying to stay alive over here, but taking heavy damage from Renegade. Forced one shot and backing down towards BR Tower. This is a great spot to be as far as elevation, but those nades on the back wall are so deadly.
And damn right they are. Exhibit A, right? The back wall nades delete Vemzi instantly. He can't even re-challenge, and now 8-3. Vemzi just getting tagged off. Oh, beautiful nade off of spawn. Renegade cannot challenge immediately, so Vemzi can reposition. Ideally, take a good angle here. Wow. Wow. You got to be aware of it, right? Renegade's done that multiple times where he banks it off the floor, gets the early damage, and Vemzi's getting caught every time.
Renegade is just too good. He is just too good. And you put him on a map like Crossfire where the player with the more firepower is going to win every time, and that's going to be Renegade. 10-3 in favor of him. Vemzi's going to make something happen. I don't want to say it's impossible, but man, is it highly improbable.
At this point, for sure. 7-kill deficit. He's losing majority of these gunfights handedly, right? Look at that bank nade. Oh, so clean, man. Off the wall, in the net. Swish, if I ever saw it, Tony, I gotta say.
I told you, this is Steph Curry right here. The handles, the shot. This is Stephen Curry, a.k.a. Renegade, putting the shots in. Vemzi in front, and it just doesn't matter. Vemzi, amazing strafe. Those are excellent crouch in there, and still gets put down.
This is looking so brutal. 3 kills. 3 kills left, make it 2 in just a second. If Vemzi can't jump up and get this, Renegade rightfully backs down. Will take his time. Vemzi, high ground, early nades coming in to keep him back, but nothing tagging him just yet. Vemzi, can he get this win? He needs one. He needs it bad. And Renegade's just not letting him have it, Tony. Do we call it here?
Renegade is 2 kills away from being $10,000 richer. The shots are coming in. Vemzi playing defense off of his spawn, finally forcing Renegade to back down. Renegade coming back out though. Hard target earned and targets Vemzi.
Tony, it's been a pleasure casting with you today. It's been a long day. These players have fought hard, arduous battles for these guys. They have fought tooth and nail. Renegade looking to close it here. And he does it with a melee Nice little cross check out of Renegade 15-3 to not only take the game, to take the series, to take the 10K, and to close our Kellogg's 1v1. Renegade deserves it, man. He deserves it 10 times out of 10. He dominated today, Tony.
Yeah, let me get some GGs in the chat. That's
GG.
it. Renegade is your champion, and I mean, he wreaked havoc across the bracket. Let's see some replays.
Hell yeah. Relive some of these beautiful moments. One hell of an event today. 1v1s, you don't come across 1v1s too often, Tony, in Halo 5. It's a good test of skill. You know, there's different ways. Of course, Halo ultimately a 4v4 battleground, but when it comes to 1v1s, you really get to see the movement in this game, the outplays, the potential for outplays. And I mean, if anybody showcased that beautifully, it was Renegade, but also Vemzi, who 16 years old, this man, one hell of a future, I'd say, ahead of him with the type of gameplay that he showcased today.
One hell of a tournament and one hell of a performance put on by Renegade. I mean, I had him winning in the beginning, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people had him as a favorite. It's like, come on now, the firepower, the awareness, the pressure that he puts on, it is unmatched. Renegade takes $10,000, and it was incredible. I mean, he didn't make it the first two qualifiers, so I believe he qualified in that third one along with Stellar. He won that free for all to get here, and then just took over.
Really interesting in the end of the day, because all players have their own skill sets, what they provide for a team, right? You know, like Frosty, cerebral. He's obviously incredibly accurate with his snipe, with everything, but he can read the game in a way that no one can and step up. But when it comes to just like raw damage, slaying power, I feel like it's hard to stand up to Renegade and just raw slaying power. This guy is a monster in every way, shape, and form. As an individual player, he is an absolute standout. He is our champion today, and man, is it so well earned. It's hard to put anybody up against this guy in just raw slaying power, Tony.
It is. And GG's to everybody. We had some incredible talent across the board. You know, and man, I just want to throw a couple of thank yous out there. Like I mean, obviously, thank you to you, Shyway, one of the best co-casters ever. Thank you for allowing me to be alongside you, and it was just excellent. Obviously, thank you, Renegade, for putting on a show. Thank you, Kellogg's and Esports Arena. My gosh, was that?
Yes,
that was a tournament. That right there was a tournament. And most important, guys, thank you guys in the chat. The amount of energy that you guys lent, I saw you guys going wild this whole time. It's been absolutely crazy. Thank you all. Thank you.
Huge shout out to the chat, to the viewers who tuned in to watch this, to bring the excitement. We have easily broken viewership records for Esports Arena Halo. Guarantee you we haven't had a tournament hitting these numbers, so that's amazing. Big shout out to the viewers for making that a reality, but of course, shout out to Kellogg's, not only for this event, for all four that we had leading up to it, right? This was a hell of a show, a hell of a way to bring hype, to bring excitement to Halo 5 as we prepare ourselves for Infinite, Tony. Every single event we get so just closer, just a little bit closer, right? We're taking a step every time. We're less than a month away from E3, less than a month away from seeing Infinite unveiled, finally seeing some gameplay here, and to close things out with this amazing Kellogg's tournament, this level of hype, this display of skill. It sets one hell of a precedent going into Infinite. We know who to keep an eye on, right? We know who we're looking at coming into Infinite for sure. I couldn't have it any other way, Tony. Any final words from you?
Oh no, I already thanked everybody, and yeah, I'm good. And obviously, congratulations to Renegade.
Yeah, big congrats to Renegades. Thank you to you, Tony. You killed it today. Your hype is infectious. The chat felt it. I felt it. It kept the show going. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. By the way, Esports Arena continues. This is our 1v1 tournament, but the usual regularly scheduled 4v4s, those continue every Sunday. So for now, have a good night, but we'll see you next Sunday.